Food for thought. When eating becomes an emotional crutch. We all experience emotional eating at some point. It's completely normal to find comfort in a piece of cake during a difficult time. But when eating becomes our primary coping mechanism for dealing with stress, boredom, or sadness, it can trap us in an unhealthy cycle. Emotional eating is more than just physical hunger. It's about seeking solace in food. It often leads to overeating, especially high-calorie, sugary foods that offer a temporary sense of pleasure. This only provides a temporary escape from negative feelings, leaving us feeling worse in the long run. The problem is that emotional eating doesn't address the root cause of our emotions. While that chocolate bar might provide a fleeting moment of comfort, the stress or sadness remains, often magnified by feelings of guilt and shame associated with overeating. Understanding the psychology behind emotional eating is the first step to breaking free from this cycle. It's about recognizing that food is not the solution to our problems, but rather a temporary escape that can hinder our well-being. Decoding your emotional eating triggers. Emotional eating is often triggered by a complex interplay of psychological factors. Stress is a major culprit, as our bodies release cortisol when we're overwhelmed, increasing cravings for high-fat, sugary foods. These comfort foods provide a dopamine rush, creating a temporary sense of well-being. But stress isn't the only trigger. Loneliness, boredom, and relationship problems can also drive us to seek solace in food. When we feel emotionally empty, food can fill a void, providing a sense of comfort and distraction from uncomfortable feelings. Past experiences play a significant role as well. Childhood memories associated with food, cultural norms, and even advertising can shape our eating habits. For example, if we were rewarded with sweets as children, we might associate sugary treats with love and acceptance. Recognizing our personal triggers is crucial to breaking the emotional eating cycle. By understanding the specific situations, feelings, and thoughts that drive us to eat for comfort, we can start to develop healthier coping mechanisms. Keep a journal to track your eating habits and identify patterns. Breaking free practical strategies for mindful eating. Breaking free from emotional eating requires a multifaceted approach that addresses both the physical and emotional aspects of eating. One effective strategy is practicing mindful eating, paying full attention to the sensory experience of eating. This involves slowing down, savoring each bite, and appreciating the flavors and textures of our food. Another key strategy is finding alternative coping mechanisms for dealing with difficult emotions. Instead of reaching for that bag of chips when you're stressed, try going for a walk, listening to music, or calling a friend. Exercise, meditation, and spending time in nature are all excellent ways to manage stress and improve your overall well-being. It's also essential to create a supportive environment for healthy eating. This includes stocking your kitchen with nutritious foods, planning meals in advance, and avoiding tempting situations like late-night snacking. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family members who encourage your healthy habits. Breaking the cycle of emotional eating is a journey, not a destination. It's about making gradual, sustainable changes to your lifestyle that support your physical and emotional health. Remember, you don't have to strive for perfection. Every small step you take towards mindful eating is a victory. Building a healthier relationship with food is about shifting our mindset from restriction to nourishment. It's about listening to our body's natural hunger cues and choosing foods that make us feel good both physically and emotionally. Start by challenging negative thoughts and beliefs about food and body image. Instead of focusing on what you should or shouldn't eat, cultivate a sense of self-compassion and acceptance. Remember that it's okay to enjoy treats in moderation without guilt or shame. Focus on adding more whole, unprocessed foods to your diet. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats provide the nutrients your body needs to thrive. Experiment with new recipes and flavors to make healthy eating enjoyable and sustainable. Remember that building a healthy relationship with food is an ongoing process. There will be ups and downs along the way, but don't let setbacks discourage you. Every day is a new opportunity to nourish your body and mind with kindness and care. Changing ingrained eating habits can feel daunting, but it's important to remember that you are capable of change. Start by setting realistic goals, focusing on small, achievable steps. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire diet overnight, Aim to incorporate one healthy habit at a time. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Each time you choose a piece of fruit over a cookie or opt for a walk instead of a bag of chips, acknowledge your progress and give yourself credit. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, or a therapist who can provide encouragement and guidance. Sharing your journey with others can make the process less daunting and more enjoyable. Remember that you are not alone in this journey. Millions of people struggle with emotional eating. By embracing a positive mindset and seeking support when needed, you can break free from this cycle and cultivate a healthier relationship with food. Remember that overcoming emotional eating is a journey, not a race. Be kind to yourself, practice self-compassion, and celebrate small victories along the way. Don't be afraid to seek support from loved ones or professionals. You are not alone in this journey. By understanding the psychology behind emotional eating, identifying your triggers, and implementing mindful eating practices, you can regain control of your relationship with food. It's time to break free from the cycle of emotional eating and embrace a healthier, happier you.